Africa's 7 Deadliest Animals, a reality check from someone who lives in Africa. You've probably seen videos online ranking Africa's deadliest animals. Lions, crocodiles, rhinos and the like. Always big, dramatic and often misunderstood. But what if I told you the real killers aren't always ones with teeth and claws? I recently came across one such video. My goodness, it had spelling errors in the title, misidentified animals, they were showing Indian elephants instead of African ones, and they ranked danger based on drama rather than data. I simply had to respond. So what makes an animal deadly? Let's define deadly. Are we talking about actual human fatalities or just animals that look scary? These are two very different things. If we focus on lives lost, the list looks very different. The real list. The 7 deadliest animals in Africa. Here is the reality, based on verified data and my decades of experience living and working in Africa. Let's jump to our list then. Elephants are at number 7 in our list. African elephants cause several hundred deaths per year, usually during human-wildlife conflict or when people unknowingly get too close to protective mothers with calves. Moving on to number 6. We have the dangers of crocodiles. Nile crocodiles are responsible for hundreds to over 1,000 deaths annually. Most attacks occur near rivers and water sources where people gather. Number 5 on our list is the hippopotamus, or hippos as we usually refer to them. Hippos kill between 500 and 3,000 people every year. They're extremely territorial and aggressive, making them one of Africa's most dangerous large animals. At number 4 in our list, we have tsetse flies. These tiny insects transmit sleeping sickness. This is a disease that attacks the nervous system and without treatment leads to coma and death. They cause thousands of deaths yearly in affected areas, although control programs have reduced these numbers significantly in recent decades. Now, dogs at number 3 might surprise you. Much of the danger from dogs arises through rabies transmission. Rabies is responsible for thousands of deaths annually in Africa, especially in areas with limited vaccination coverage. The second most lethal animal on our African list is a venomous snake, or snakes. Species such as black mamba, puff adder, saw-scaled viper and carpet viper cause an estimated 20,000 to 30,000 deaths each year across Africa. And now the most deadly animal on the continent, at number 1 on our list, can you guess it? Is also the smallest animal, or one of the smallest, the mosquito. The deadliest of all, mosquitoes cause over 400,000 deaths annually through malaria, in addition to deaths from dengue and other vector-borne diseases. You must keep in mind Africa is a massive continent with 54 countries. These threats aren't evenly distributed. What kills people in Nigeria might be completely different from the risks in Botswana or Kenya. That's exactly why my next video focuses specifically on South Africa, where I can give you the local reality based on first-hand experience. Well, that completes our top 7 list. Did you notice anything? Lions, leopards and rhinos don't even make this list. Not because they aren't dangerous, but because they rarely kill humans compared to these other animals. Why does this all matter? Misleading videos don't just get the facts wrong, they shape perception and cause people to fear the wrong animals. This can lead to ignoring the real threats, such as disease vectors and human-wildlife conflict. I've worked firsthand with many of these animals while running a Big 5 game lodge and have accompanied expert game rangers. I've seen how hippos behave when threatened, how elephants respond to stress, and how crocodiles strike without warning. But I also know how malaria devastates communities and how snakebite victims in remote areas struggle to access antivenom. On a more positive note, let's see what's up next. This video is just the beginning. Next, I'll focus on the South African context, where local conditions shape which animals pose the greatest threats. My personal experience there gives me a deeper insight, so be sure not to miss it. When it comes to wildlife education and safety, accuracy isn't optional. It's essential. If you care about truth, conservation, and respectful storytelling, stick around. Let's set the record straight together. Thank you for joining me for this video. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one.